You're rolling. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Nature Aquariums TV, where today we're super excited to show you the all-new UNS all-in-one tank series. We're going to get down to the details and tell you everything about it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our videos, and leave your comments below with any questions you may have. We're going to answer them, and we're always excited to get your feedback. You guys have seen UNS tanks. They make wonderful tanks, you know, freshwater. You're wondering, what is this into the all-in-ones? So UNS wanted to take the approach of being able to give you a tank that you can use for both fresh and salt water. You say, how can we do that? There's a lot of competition out there. Well, I'm going to show you what they're doing different and what is best in class right now out there that no one else is doing. So currently we have 6 UNS tanks, and I'm going to show you all of them and the accessories available and why you can use them and switch them between fresh and salt water. Before the end of the video though, I'm going to show you a 7th bonus tank that falls in line with the new UNS tanks that I think you're going to really like. Normally you were familiar with the 30C, which is a cube. 30 refers to the centimeters, that's the size. So 30 centimeters, 30 centimeters, 30 centimeters. The A refers to it's an all-in-one. Out of the box, you get standard. It's going to be with the foam mat. Beautiful UNS with the UNS logo blazoned on it. You get the standard 45-degree mitered edges. You get the low iron glass, and all the pieces in the tank are all glass. There are no acrylic. The only acrylic there is going to be a baffle that you can raise and lower, but it's actually attached to a glass piece, so you don't have to worry about the glass separating in the baffles with the silicone. As everybody knows, you can't adhere acrylic to silicone, especially in baffle. Along with every UNS tank that comes standard, you're going to get these really cool UNS bio blocks, and you can buy additional ones, but they all come in with 2, and you place them in the bio chamber. You also get a very beautiful all glass top, and this is meant to go like so, with the little notch for you to lift up, or also the notch is to attach a light. And this cuts down on a lot of evaporation. It cuts back on a lot of light going in there. Get windows on both sides to see the water level, which is really great once you establish the height of the water inside. Standard, you get a nice turbo flow nozzle. Silicone tubing, it's not vinyl. The beauty of silicone, it is a lot more flexible, and it is completely inert. And each of the tanks will come in with their own UNS branded pumps, and they have a full adjustment to change the flow. So if you're doing a freshwater tank and you got some delicate species, you don't want that much flow, you can cut that back significantly. If you're doing a saltwater tank, you need a maximum flow, open it right up. Initially at launch, you're going to get the dual all-in-ones in 6 sizes. You have the 30 centimeter cube and a 40 centimeter cube. You have 2 peninsula tanks, the 45 and the 90. And then you have a 60 centimeter rectangle. Now, all of them share the same setup with the same variable adjustment pump, with the same silicone tubing, with the same bio blocks and the same glass lid. They were designed that way so we can use all of the accessories the same in all of these tanks, and I'm going to show you the accessories in a second. All right, so the media chamber replaces the section where your sponge filter goes or your sock filter. So in other words, you can either run your sock filter or sponge, or you run the media chamber. With the media chamber, you can put your choice of foam or floss on the top, and then you can add your bio bricks. The chamber will come with another set of bio bricks added to the ones that you already get standard. You lay them right into these trays. Some of them are removable, some are fixed. These will sit in there nice and flat. And also you can add things like Purigen, ChemiPure, your favorite chemical media. The water is designed to completely filter all the way down and then exit at the bottom and then roll up and go into the next chamber. So this is a UNS Skimmer. It was designed to fit into the middle chamber. Now there's a couple really unique things about it. It uses a nice strong DC pump at the bottom. to give you really good water movement. And it has a couple unique features, like the fact that this whole chamber actually lifts up, and at the bottom, that is to adjust the water flow. So there's a matching hole there, and you can actually, by rotating this, adjust how much water you're moving into your protein skimmer. It has a full adjustment height, the back chamber, so you can raise and lower the skimmer to match the water level in your tank. And then the cup, they actually put a nice drain with a tube with a valve so that you can actually drain it into a larger container, especially if you're going to be going out of town or you don't want to be dealing with cleaning your cup that frequent. Lastly, it comes with a standard muffler and air intake, and it has the holster for it. And it's very, very compact, and it will fit all the 6 tanks that I mentioned before. Next up I want to talk about is the intake guard. And the intake guard is great. Slides right over here, and that allows you to slide and close the size of the intake weir, and it's meant to protect against smaller species, more delicate species. It gives you a little bit more control. It also pick up some of the free-floating algae or food before it fouls up your filtration system. Lastly, I want to discuss the filter bag conversion kit. This goes in this section here to replace the sponge block that it comes standard, and the conversion kit comes with a 200 micron polishing sock. We also have a fine mesh filter sock, and the replacement bags come 2 per kit, which is nice, either nylon or the polishing bag. I can tell you, we set up a freshwater planted tank. It was a little bit cloudy and dusty. Within an hour of putting one of these, it really polished up the water, and we were able to shoot video on it and get crystal clear images. The accessories I have not talked about are the accessories that are going to be available very, very shortly. I've fortunately gotten the chance to preview them and see them. I can't show them to you here on video, but we are going to show you some images of them. One is going to be a built-in refugium with a light that's going to fit into the middle chamber. It's designed so it can fit any one of those. Of course, with some of the smaller tanks, you're going to have to choose between running a protein skimmer or the refugium, because you're only going to have so much space. On some of the larger tanks, you'll be able to run both of them. The other really cool item is going to be the auto top off. And the auto top off is going to sit right on the top of the tank, and it's going to serve a couple purposes. One, to provide you freshwater top off, additional to keep the aquarium level the same, especially in marine tanks or for freshwater tanks as well. And it will also cover the protein skimmer. So it'll give you a nice, beautiful black seamless background where you won't see any of the hardware. Both of those items are going to be available shortly, and we'll obviously show them to you as soon as we have them available. This is a really cool tank for last, and I want to talk about this. Is one of the new all-in-ones, but this is a freshwater only tank. You can tell the difference from the dual all-in-ones because this one comes with a white background. Now, the cool thing that they did with this tank is, because they don't need to put protein skimmers or refugiums or anything else, they moved the back chamber back a little bit, so it gives you a little bit more room to work with. It's only right now out in the 30C size, which is 7 gallons, but they also partnered up with Aquario, so you can use some of the Aquario accessories. So for example, the outflow pipe is actually the Aquario lily pipe accessory. And back here with the pump, it allows you to, if you want to do a CO2 tank, to replace the elbow with the Aquario CO2 mixer. And so all you would do is pop this out, the CO2 comes in there, put this in, put the pump back in, and now you have beautiful CO2 diffusion right into your tank. Everything's hidden out of the way because it's an all-in-one. You get a standard foam block, you get the biomedia, and you get a beautiful white lid to keep everything organized. Guys, this is available right now. It's still using the same low iron glass. It fits on the same stands. Everything's the same as a 30 and the 30 form factor, but it gives you a really nice alternative to having an all-in-one in a 7 gallon form factor. Well, folks, thanks for watching. Please make sure you leave your comments below. All sorts of questions, we're going to answer them right here for you. As always, if you like videos like this, remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can get more notifications. All of these products are available on our website at natureaquariumsusa.com, or if you're in the South Florida area, come visit our showroom where we have all these on display and ready for you to take home. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for your support.